Hey, chat, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Listen, we got YouTube. We got YouTube up right now. We got TikTok booming. Let's get our soundboard. Y'all ready? Y'all, I'm excited for today's message. Um, if you're here, you're not here by coincidence. It's clearly, of course, something for you to get here. Okay. Hello, mother. Thank you for the daily RV. What up, YT? I see y'all busting on YT. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I got my water. I'm ready. Why do I feel called to stand up today? Can y'all hear me? I low key feel called to stand up and teach today. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I just got that energy in me today. I don't know. How y'all? What y'all think? What y'all think, chat? What y'all think? Y'all, I got so much going on. It's ridiculous. All right, so give it up in the chat for you guys. It's Winter Wednesday, man. Y'all already know we win in the best way possible. Today we're gonna talk. Stop negotiating terms. Stop negotiating terms. We're gonna talk about today. What's today? Wednesday. So Monday, y'all, we talked about authenticity. And I wanted, as I was writing the authenticity notes, negotiation just came at the top of my head. And I really didn't know what the divine was gonna give us to teach on with that. Because I'm like, okay, so are we going business, God? Like what we doing? What we doing, right? So today we're gonna talk about negotiating terms. We just gonna jump right in there. You know what I'm saying? If you're not on time, you're late, and if you're early on time, feel me? So if you guys are here under the sound of my voice, I'm so happy to have you guys here. I promise y'all, I love doing what I do. It's Winter Wednesday. We going all the way up in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, make sure you find out how you can get in the Discord. And let's take it to the next level today. Is that cool? All right. So what we're gonna talk about with that negotiation tip, right? I'm so excited for this because I feel like I'm gonna help free somebody today. And that might be why I'm standing up and I'm just ready to go. So I want y'all to know that I'm ready to go this rise. I'm ready to go this rise. All right. So let's piggyback off of what we talked about. Hey, big. Hi, love. How are you? Give it up in the chat. All right. So Monday we talk about authenticity, right? We just took a little road down to authenticity, right? We just dived deeper into what that word meant, right? And we found out, right, Chad? We found out that authenticity is not only a word, but it's also a state of being. It's also a quality of being. It's also a condition of being, right? So at the end of the live, we asked ourselves, what am I claiming to be? What am I claiming to be? That's a question that we had to ask ourselves Monday because we just want to make sure, right, that we're not only having the quality of being genuine, real, and true to one's own character. We want to make sure that we know how to get back to the state of being authentic, right? So that's actually what we're going to talk about today because we're talking about stop negotiating terms. Okay, stop negotiating terms. I think a lot of y'all, right, under the sound of my voice, you're tired of going back and forth with yourself. Okay, you're tired of going back and forth with yourself. And even if you're not going back and forth with yourself, sometimes you forfeit what it is that you want to please other people. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. All right. Y'all know I'm like Jitty, so I gotta keep fidgeting. Some comments got filtered in a live. So if you want to send it again so I can see it, send it again. The Discord is up. The chat is up right now. Okay. The Discord is going live right now. Okay. So when I put the title on there, y'all, negotiation was the only word on there. So let's talk about that, right? Let's just talk about negotiation a little bit if you don't know what negotiation is. All right. Basically, negotiation is a high vibe positive conversation between two people finding common ground that works best for each person. Okay. Give it up in the chat for y'all, man. All right. And the cool thing about negotiation, man, I learned negotiation at my last job. And man, I swear it was literally the best thing I ever learned in my life. Once I learned how to negotiate, I learned how to stop negotiating. Does that make sense? Once I learned how to negotiate, I learned how to stop negotiating. Okay? Walk with me real quick. What I mean by that, chat, is when you learn how to bargain for the things that you want, you really learn how to stop bargaining for the things that you want. And it's literally just that simple. So when I learned how to, in a sense, negotiation is coercing, and it's not in a bad way, right? We're all trying to, we all like a good sale. Anybody in the chat like a good sale? Drop some fires in the chat. Anybody in the chat like a good sale? Anybody in the chat like a good sale? I want to give you a little different, prospect on that. So you got to understand, when you like, if you like a good sale, right? Somebody else likes a good sale. So you talk about big. You're asking me like, yo, okay, we're talking negotiation. Where you getting at? Cool. What I'm getting at is, a lot of y'all got businesses, a lot of y'all got ideas, but because you're not confident enough in what you're doing, you're negotiating. You're negotiating time, you're negotiating your business, you're negotiating your dreams, your goals. You're negotiating. Big, I'm not negotiating. I get up every day and I grind. I like that. But watch this. You get up every day and grind, right? But how many times do you negotiate with yourself as to why you got to get up at that specific time? How many times do you negotiate with yourself when it's time to show up and do what it is that you got to do, but you making excuses? Hmm? So when we talk negotiation, I'm cool. I'm cool as long, we all cool as long as we getting, you know, what up, Kurt Smith? What's up, man? A lot of people okay as long as they get what they want. But when it start hitting your pockets, now you don't really like the negotiation piece. I can't negotiate. I want it all. Simple. Simple. I literally had a conversation yesterday, and I had to be honest about like me being in hermit mode, because I'm like, yo, like I've been so much on the grind that I forgot that, I gotta have some human interaction. I forgot that. I didn't read that fine print. I forgot that. So for me, like, talking to people was a non-negotiable. Like, I ain't got time for that. I gotta grind. I gotta do what it is I gotta do. And then I realized, like, okay, we get into the specific level in our life, and it's like, okay, now what? Who do we have to share with it? A lot of y'all negotiate your terms so much that people expect you to. I know they might have hit somebody. I know they might have made you check out too. I know they might have made a few people leave. I get it. Because you negotiate so much with yourself without realizing it, people do it a lot to you. What up, Max? Max is in the chat. We live on YT and TikTok right now. So we got two different groups of people in the energy right now. We got two different types of people. So I want you to ask yourself, what you claiming to be? Simple. I want you to ask yourself right now, what am I claiming to be? What do I claim to be? Cool. Now that you got that, I then want to ask you to ask yourself, how can I use what I claim to be in order to create opportunities for me? Because see, it's not about that you don't have the creativity. You just keep negotiating with yourself every single day as to why you can't do something. You trying to put the work off onto somebody else. But let me tell you something, like, bro, people are attracted to confident people. Simple. It's that simple. It's that simple, y'all. So you gotta ask yourself, am I really moving in authenticity? Or am I trying to piggyback off somebody because I'm just negotiating? I'm trying to take the easy way out. That's why you ain't seeing your pop for real. This feel like deja vu, man. Whoever under the sound of my voice, you're supposed to be right here, right now. You better listen to me right now. Because I hope that frees somebody. Because these notes free me. I'm telling y'all, when I was doing authenticity, I was doing Mondays live notes, and negotiation came out of nowhere. And literally, Devon was like, put it at the top of the paper. Then yesterday, I come back, I'm looking over Monday's notes. Mind y'all, blank piece of paper. Then the divine gives me stop terms. So I was like, stop terms. Stop negotiating terms. See, You don't hold yourself accountable, so other people just be like, "Oh, well, they don't really care about it." Do I need to say the rest? I want you to ask yourself right now today, how much have you been negotiating your terms? What about in some of those relationships that you've had? Did you negotiate then? Are you negotiating now? Are you just trying to get by? Or are you really trying to ball? Feel me? Or are you really trying to ball? Because I'm trying to see who's trying to ball. Because let me say this, because success is repetition. Yeah, it's cool if you do something one day, but let me tell you something. I'd rather work with the person who said they read 3 hours every single day for 7 days a week instead of the person who says, "Yeah, I read my book 3 hours this week." Because guess what? That person, let me tell you something, because that person who said they read 3 hours every day for 7 days a week, man, they knocked out 21 hours of reading. What's up, big friend? So it's not about the time spent on a particular project. It's about how many times you're willing to put in the reps to do it. So many people think, oh, if I work out one time, I'm cool this week. I'm cool. Nah, gang. I would like to have seen you in that gym 3 or 4 times this week, because that's gonna let me know that you dedicated. That's gonna let me know that it's not a hobby. Y'all, I do this. I was doing it 5 days a week. I had to cut back. We was going live 5 days a week. 5 days a week. I didn't listen. When you want to be successful, you want it as bad as you want to breathe. There's no excuses. You're gonna find a way regardless. So if you personally keep negotiating with the terms that you truly want to have, that's on you. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I gotta go and I gotta come lock in, I gotta go and I gotta come locked in. Whatever I was doing before, I gotta wait. And what's hindering y'all is y'all keep putting so many excuses in front of the things that you're trying to accomplish. There's no coincidence you're here. Some of y'all maybe just here to support, maybe, but you need this. We come here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Why? I'm teaching you guys schedule. Why are you teaching us schedule? Because I'm teaching you repetition. Why are you teaching me repetition, big? Because repetition is the key to success. You got to keep putting in the reps, even if you if even if you feel like it's insignificant. Even on a day like yo, let me tell y'all. I'm not telling y'all that y'all got to run off and no sleep, right? I'm not saying that. But you consume more than you create, and that's what's killing your business. It's killing it. Monday we talked about going from rags to riches, but also there is an energy of going from riches to rags. How many times you done had the money and you done lost it because you just can't break that bad habit that you got? You want to do better, right? You like, big, I want to do better in this area, but I'm scared. I don't trust me. Stop negotiating with your terms. People are attracted to confident people. I'm also hearing in my mind's ear, like, you want a relationship, people are attracted to the confident people. What is a confident person? Somebody that not only loves themselves, but also takes care of themselves. Because I'm gonna be real, I don't want nobody who don't take care of themselves. Simple. Simple. Okay. So you gotta ask yourself, what am I negotiating with? If there's something that I feel like is a little blockage, that's something that I need to work on, what am I claiming to be, and how can I use what I'm claiming to be in order to really create opportunities? Because see, it's not the lack of opportunities. You just have to create the opportunities. And you got to figure out what your blockage is. Some people, their blockage is their body. They're not moving their body enough. So they're not being creative. Some people is that they don't write it down. You got all these good ideas, but they're nowhere. Write it down, make it plain. Simple. You say you want to have more money, but you can't steward what you already have. Huh? How's that possible? What up, Linda? Give it up for Linda in the chat. Huh? Like, don't tell me you want to be successful. Don't tell me you want to be great and you're not willing to sacrifice what it takes to get there. I don't want to hear it, Nene. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. Feel me? Let's just go be great. I'm tired of you talking about it. Let's start being about it. If you hear this rise, it's time to lock in. Stop wasting time. Acting like you can get that shit back because you can't. Excuse my language. I know my mom's on here. You can't get it back, y'all. So why do you keep wasting your time in the same loop over and over and over and over and over and over and over again? And I like that you said that, right? Write the vision, make it plain. But watch this. This is what a lot of people forget. Write the vision, make it plain. A lot of people don't even go back over the vision. Some people think it's just okay to write it and then it get lost in the sauce. I look at the goals every day. Every day I'm looking at my notebooks. Every day. Every day I'm looking at my notebooks. I'm gonna tell you the difference between motion and action. Y'all ready for this? What up, OJ? Y'all ready for this? The difference between motion and action is you can plan all you want to, but if you ain't putting in no reps, it's no good. It's no good. Simple. It's no good. No good. So many people say they want to do so much, but ain't moving. Give it up for 2K in the chat. Everybody want to be know-it-alls, but ain't nobody ain't nobody trying to get in the gym and ball. Everybody want to make money with you, but don't nobody want to help you with your health. Folks want to take you out to eat, but don't nobody want to help you go walk every day. Y'all know walking alone helps your heart. Shout out Rita because she had open heart surgery when she was like 9, I think she said. And she's like, yo, do y'all realize that walking alone helps your heart? Some people ain't even willing to help their heart. How are you willing to be successful? Simple. Because you can be successful, your pockets can get fatter, but if your health is decreasing, them pockets ain't gonna matter. I'm making sense in the chat. If you don't take care of your physical, spiritual health, your pocket's not gonna matter. So I need you to stop. I need you to realize. I need you to stop negotiating your terms. Wealthy people get up and they move their body. Get up and move your body somehow. Okay. Next, look at your goals every day. If you don't have them written down, you need to make a mental note today and write your goals down. So many people get that dopamine. Let me tell you about dopamine. Dopamine is only good at the beginning. That's it. Motivation ain't gonna get you there. That dog will. Not negotiating your terms will. We got Danny walking the dog right now. Simple. So many people so scared to start because they so scared about what other people gonna say. I'm sorry, I can't be scared. I'm doing something my bloodline never did before. I'm stepping out when the people that was in front of me, they didn't have the capacity to do it. I don't have time to be scared. I don't have time to worry about what this person is thinking of me. I don't have time. People are connected and attracted to confident people. Are you confident? Because when you're confident, the universe brings you the proof. That's why it's like when you first get a car, you start seeing that car everywhere, no? Or when your car break down, you start seeing that car everywhere, no? Why do you think that's so? Because see, what happens is that subconscious mind starts to think about what you've already had. This is so cool, y'all. Like, I need y'all to, like, I'm itching. I'm itching. I'm itching for that paper. Like, I need y'all to understand this. Like, this is some real rap. Like, there's no coincidence. What up, Blind Goddess? My mom's in the chat. This is why there's no coincidence that the life that you want to live is out there, can be obtained. but you got to be willing to obtain it. And see, what a lot of people miss is you just looking at the results. You need to be trying to figure out what those people was doing before they got the results. I always tell y'all, go find somebody who's on the way back from where you're trying to go. If somebody is good in an area that you want to get good at, you should be around that person. There's no, like, y'all gotta stop. Like, so many people gotta stop with the pride, gotta stop with the controlness. It's killing you, literally. GTA. GTA purposes TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Mhm. Let me tell y'all something. When I stopped negotiating my terms when it came to like lovers, I started feeling myself different, right? I gained this different type of confidence. It's just when I realized that I want people, I don't need people, I started move differently. I started taking the initiative, y'all. I was literally having a conversation. I'm like, yo, I was talking to somebody. I was like, yo, my weight has, over the last few years, man, my weight has gone up so up and down. But one thing I haven't done is stop moving. I got Nan in the chat. Don't stop moving. I don't negotiate terms. You either get with it or get lost. Simple. And sometimes you got to be like that with yourself. Sometimes you got to look yourself in the mirror. I love you so much, Nan. I don't negotiate because I got people like Nan that came in my life and supported me when I didn't have nothing. What up, Cornbread? Thank you for the sub. We just got a new sub in the chat. Appreciate that. I'm gonna be real. I stopped negotiating myself with people who didn't see me. Once I stopped negotiating with them and I turned around, everything that I wanted, how I wanted to be treated, huh? It happened effortlessly. Effortlessly. And a lot of people' problem is because they so comfortable. You so comfortable that you so stuck, you don't even see it. You don't even realize it. You just keep going in the cycle. Keep going in the cycle. Don't do nothing different. Ain't trying to learn nothing new. I don't believe you can't teach an old dog tricks. I believe that if you work with that dog repetitively, eventually it will learn something different. No? Eventually it will learn something different. I want you to ask yourselves, what parts of my life am I overly explaining my moves? What happens when people ask me a question? Do I have to just give? Do I have to just give it all out? Or am I able to pace myself? Because I'm gonna tell you what, overly explaining your moves is killing your dreams too. Just having to, like, instead of just doing, you're telling people what you want to do. Just do it. And then holler at her like, yeah, so look, I launched a business the other day. Huh? What? You did what? No, you didn't. Go on with your bad self. I want you, like, I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to realize this. Check this. I battled with so much over the last few years. Man, I need you to look at your messages because I texted you yesterday. And I had it, it's like I love Nan so much. I gotta give my tribe some love. I love Nan so much, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Me and Nan has fasted together, right? We've watched each other like literally climb out of the bucket of crabs. I need y'all to hear me when I'm saying this. Like, I'm feeling so emotional right now because I'm watching her in real time. Like, I watched us literally speak things into our life. I watched us run routes. And she said something to me the other day. She was like, yo, I feel like I've neglected you since I got here. And I'm like, look, you didn't neglect me. This is what we work for. The real recognize real. You don't have to negotiate yourself with people who see you. Simple. People who know what you're working towards. And a lot of y'all is hindering you because what you're trying to work towards is not something that is popular in your friend group. And now I need you to realize, what am I negotiating? What am I overly telling people before it happens? Because see, before You gotta, you not only have to write the vision, you then have to take the vision to the divine. The divine might not always speak the first day. That's why you gotta look at your goals every day. Huh? 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 You like, big, why do I need to freaking open my notebook every day? Because see, the divine don't always give you an answer on the first day. Every piece of note, y'all, that I get, I take it to the divine. Like, is this what you want me to teach today? And I always do my notes right after the live so that I have time to let God give me the answer. But y'all quit before y'all get the answer. Who feeling shot fired at? Who getting released today? Who? Who tired of playing small? Much love and respect. I have them. I have a G10 mixer as well. Yeah, man. I use it for we use it for streaming, honestly. I don't do no mixing. But I love it. I love this whole little board. I've had it, I want to say almost a year now. It's up to you, brother, because nobody controls you. Period. People only control you when you say I can't do something because of this. Oh, because I tried to get this person to do it and it didn't work, so I just didn't do it. Huh? What we talking about, chat? What we talking about today? So I want you to ask yourself. I want you to ask yourself. I want to give y'all that question. I want y'all to write this down somewhere. Write this down somewhere. What am I claiming to be? What am I claiming to be? I don't care what you're claiming to be. I don't care if you say I'm claiming to be. I need a whiteboard to keep in my room. You try to be like me. Go to family. Where did I get that board from? Go to Walmart. Walmart probably got one. That's your favorite place. Okay, y'all give it up for yourselves in the chat. I want y'all to give it up for yourselves because you're sitting here getting this work. All right. And when you're able to sit here and get this work, that's letting the divine know, like, okay, they want different. But what's really going to test your strength and your capacity is what's going to happen after you get off this live. We 30 minutes in. Give it up for the chat. When 10 o'clock hits, how much notes do you have? And how are you going to show up and run the routes? That's what matters the most. It doesn't matter that you keep listening to stuff like this. You've been consuming enough. When are you going to start putting the consumption into motion? Most people say they want to learn how to eat a little bit better. How about you start showing up? Start showing up and stop negotiating terms as to why you can't do something. I've never been that type. Oh, you say I can't do something, I'm going to figure it out. Simple. Oh, you say I can't, huh? Oh, I'm going to figure it out. Simple. Kobe Bryant said it the best. He's like, when you love something, when you really care deeply about a thing, you're gonna maneuver and find every way to get through it every single time. There's not gonna be no question that you love that thing. But see, sometimes I question people like, yo, is it a dream? Is this a desire that you really want? Or is it just a hobby? Because if it's just a hobby, stop going on the divine line and say, can you bless this? And can you no? God said no, I can't. You too busy treating it like a hobby. You negotiating with your own terms, so I can't even bless what you asking me to go. Somebody ain't hearing me today. Let me get some water. If I'm making sense, drop some fires in the chat. Let me show y'all something, right? Let me show y'all something. Give it up for Yana because we got Danny the pet sitter in the chat, right? Give it up for Yana because that whiteboard, let me tell y'all what it has on there. It has affirmation. See, I don't listen. Every tool that I can utilize, I'm utilizing it. I don't like y'all know. I just told y'all me and Nan fasted, right? But see, watch this. Not only did we fast, we put together in action plans and followed them through. So not only did we manifest ourselves out of living where we were, watch this, Nan. Watch this, Nan, right? Not only did we manifest ourselves out of where we were because we hated it there, We in two different locations and we feel the same energy. We in two different locations and we tired of being stuck and stagnant. Watch this. We fasted, we made a plan, and we followed the plan through. And guess what? Watch this. We're still working the plan today. This we're talking about things that we talked to God about months ago. And he's giving as we continue to elevate. He's giving as we continue to elevate, the divine's giving. So watch this. What you're saying, big. What I'm saying is if you're okay with where you are, be where you are. Simple. But I want you to understand this. Don't get mad at or point no fingers at nobody else when you haven't succeeded what you want to succeed. Because I'm gonna be honest, there's people like me that's outworking y'all. Listen, this is not competition. This is me just being real. Every day I'm looking at my goals. Every day I'm going back over the blueprint. I'm going back over the why. Are y'all hearing me? Every day I'm having conversations about the things that I'm going to attain in this life. See, some of y'all keep trying to dodge the conversation because it feels awkward. No, you need to fall more into it. If it pushes you outside your comfort zone, it's great for growth. Simple. If you're not doing something that's stretching your capacity, bro, you're stagnant. Simple. I don't want to hear that you've been doing the same thing for years. I don't care about that. I'm messing with it. Come on now. Give it up in the chat. Ain't nobody outwork me, bro. I'm sorry. I just can't see it. They've had to get up years before me. They should have been born before me to stop me. Simple. I'm gonna be honest, that's not even good enough. Y'all heard that dog? Did y'all hear that dog bark? It's no coincidence that a dog is barking and dog spelled backwards is God. Y'all better act like y'all know what's going on. Huh? We came in and just start getting started. We 40 minutes in. Like, huh? How we get here so quick? So watch this. I'm not against y'all being here because these are places where you should be. And then I took 2 days off of y'all so that I won't be overwhelming y'all. So now I gave y'all a specific schedule to follow through Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. If you can't make it, go watch the replay on YouTube. Simple. And hold yourselves accountable. Because watch this. You're in a moment of consuming right now. I hope you're creating. I hope somehow you're writing down something somewhere. Because I don't want you guys just consuming. I want to make sure that you guys are transmuting and creating. People, listen, I've been doing this for years, bro. Like, people don't want to listen to me. They don't want to listen to me. So many people are big-headed. So many people are worried about my age and how I'm younger than them and I figured it out. But if I figured it out and you didn't figure it out, why are you not rocking with me so that I can help you figure it out? Y'all, I want to tell y'all, my little brother, right? Shout out Malik in the chat. I look at his old pictures from like 2022, 2023, and even 2024. This man is standing this tall right now at 14 years old. 14 years old, right? Size 11 shoe. Bless his mama heart. Right? And I could just remember the little him, right? During those years and how he didn't want to work out. He was so chubby, y'all. It was so cute. And he just didn't want to do it, but something clicked one day. And although he didn't want to indulge in working out at that time, I still poured it into his mindset. I still told him, you can do it. It's good to move your body. Most of the time, when you have attitudes or you find yourself being irritable, it's just because you need to move the energy around. That's it. That's it. When you're feeling nervous, it's really excitement, and you just need to move the energy around. You just may need to get up a little bit, move those hips a little bit, walk a little bit. It's nothing. To see him now being so obsessed with walking and working out, it's just like a few years ago, this kid was like, "Yo, I'm not getting and doing a push up." And now he's trying to learn how to do push-ups so that he can do handstand push-ups. Let me tell y'all something. Success is repetition. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to convince yourself every day. Yeah, this is what comes with this. Because you think over 30,000 thoughts each day. Why are you not looking at your goals every day? Why are you not opening up your notebooks every day so that you can influence your subconscious mind? Why are you not doing it? I don't want to hear I don't have time. Because if you have time to scroll, if you have time to talk to your homegirl on the phone, you got time to talk to your boo, huh? You got time to eat. You got time to look at your goals. We're reading in the Discord Atomic Habits, and I'm actually almost finished. This is actually going to be my second time reading this book. I'm actually listening to it and following along with the subtitles. And he talks about if you already have a habit, you're capable of creating a habit and you're capable of breaking a habit. If you already have a habit, let me say it again. If you already have a habit, you're able to create a habit and break a habit. One more time. Since I said it twice, hey, Danny in the chat, you know we got to say it thrice. If you already have a habit, you have the habit of creating a new habit and getting rid of a habit. How do I do that, Big? Like I struggle with it. Like I started one time. Watch this. Okay. Watch this. So what I want you to do is every time that you go to scroll, I'll be right here, man. Every time you go to scroll, I want you to open up a notebook. One, you got to get a notebook. And if you have your goals written down in those notebooks, I want you to take that notebook with you every day. Whenever you have time to eat or sip a drink, I want you to look at your goals. What's going to shift is you're going to find ways to create more opportunities for your goals. Let's go back to Monday's notes. I asked them, what am I claiming to be? What am I claiming to be? I'm claiming to be big. Okay. What is big? Big student, big child of God. Okay. Big heavy hitter. Big lead runner. Yeah. What up? What else y'all want to say? Big teacher. Okay. Big creator, big influencer, big all around. I do everything big. And I don't like to do things small. So I don't let me tell y'all something. I have a lot of days where I don't want to do it. I have a lot of days that I don't want to move my body. And on the days that I just don't feel like moving my body and I don't want to go to the gym, I go out and I walk for a while. Simple. I go walk because at the end of the day, my body was moving. So if I just get a little stretching in, ugh, and I go take a good intentional walk, I'm straight. I move my body for the day. The intention is not to be skinny anymore. The intention is to live longer, to watch our family progress. No, is it about the body type? Is it about what people are thinking about you? Or is it about being healthier? It's about seeing your kids grow up, right? Some of y'all have kids. Like, what is your lifestyle? Do you really love them? I'm not asking y'all that because I want to make you guys feel bad. I'm asking you these questions because I want to know, what are you claiming to be? What matters to you? I want to know what matters to you. What do you care about? What's going to get you going? Because if it's not your kids that gives you the motivation, right? You see them little them little stragglers every day, right? If it's not your kids, money is not pushing you to do it enough. You got to ask yourself, what will? I want to be an artist. What type of artist? YouTube's going crazy. What type of artist? Because watch this. Music. What type of music? Because watch this. Watch this, X-Ray. The bigger you break down the goal, the simpler and easier it is. So give me something deeper. Underground music, that's not deep enough for me. That's not detailed enough for me. Take me through the music. What's the music gonna sound like? What type of vibe are you trying to bring to people? See, y'all not thinking deep enough for me. Y'all gotta use that imagination. Y'all so busy thinking of like adults. I'm not coming at you, X-Ray. I'm just trying to help free you today, if that's okay. If that's okay. Because I'm gonna be honest, if I'm a record label, I'm a record deal, and I'm on here scouting for music and scouting for artists, you telling me you want to be an artist? I want to make music and I want to underground music. What is that? I don't know what that means. What if I'm cross country and I don't know what that means? But if you didn't know what I meant, I'd be able to show you. I'd be able to tell you, hold on. Let me grab my notebook really quickly. I have it written down. You know, one day I just went all in and really got detailed. So watch this. Ask yourself, what am I negotiating? Because am I taking it serious or is it a hobby? Because if it's a hobby, that's fine. That's fine. If it's a hobby, cool. Keep giving it half your time. Keep giving other people your time over the thing that you want to see flourish. Excuse me. Simple. Simple. It's up to y'all. It's just that simple. It's not detailed enough. You don't know what it is that you're trying to create. And I do have goals. Okay. So I want you to start breaking those goals down. Every day I want you to do a SMART goal. Y'all know what a SMART goal is? Anybody in the chat know what a SMART goal is? YT, TikTok, anybody know what a SMART goal is? Anybody know what a SMART goal is? Have y'all ever heard that term SMART goal? They talk a lot about SMART goals in if you've ever did sales, they talk a lot about SMART goals. Okay? So what a SMART goal is you want a goal that's specific, right? So what you would do is actually give me a second, chat. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna erase my affirmations for y'all because I want y'all to see it in real time. Oh, I want y'all to see it in real time. Look, if you love a thing, you're gonna overcome all difficulties. I want y'all to see it in real time what I mean by SMART goal. And then I wanna make sure that you guys you're able to write it down. I'll be honest, if you have a whiteboard, this would be amazing to do every day because it makes it fun. One thing about whiteboards is it makes it more fun. I get it. The notebooks, the pens, the papers. All right, how do I let's see here. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give it to YT real quick. But I'll walk you guys. I'm just gonna walk you guys through it if that's okay. I'm gonna walk you guys through it. So walk with me as I walk you through it. Can y'all hear me? Chat, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me good enough? All right. So a SMART goal is a specific, right? We gotta break that big goal down. A lot of people can't get to where they're trying to go to because they're scared of the big goal, right? So what are you saying, Big? Let's say I want to lose weight, right? My goal is lose weight. So I'm gonna put that at the top of my page. So whatever your goal is, I want you to write that at the top of your goal, at the top of your page real quick. If you don't have a piece of paper so far and we're 50 minutes in, that tells you why you where you are. Simple. No argument here. Cool. Now that you have that idea, right? One of the goals that you want to attain, you want to be specific about it. I want to be detailed. I want to make sure that I know exactly what it is that I'm trying to get done. Because if you don't know, you don't know. How can you critique something that you don't know? How can you critique a habit that you don't have? You have to see it out and make it plain, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I go for my goals every day. I hate to talk trash about her. I think she in the chat. But I had somebody come to me the other day, yesterday actually. She's like, well, my specific time is to write at night. So I asked her, I'm like, okay, I like that. But what's stopping you from writing in the rising and setting the tone for your day? What's stopping you to do it multiple times a day? What's stopping you to, you know, do it more than once? What example did I give y'all? I'd rather work with the person who say, you know what, instead of just writing once a day, I'm gonna write twice a day. But I'm gonna do it every single day. And guess what? That person probably is gonna have more so of a regulated nervous system than the other person. I'm not talking trash, y'all, I promise. I promise. That was actually the wrong button. Okay? So we want to make sure our goals are specific. Get detailed. You need to see it in details. Next, we need to make sure they're measurable. Okay? So we need to, we want to give it in a sense, hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah. So measurable, that's our time right there. We want to give it a deadline. I'm also be honest with y'all. A lot of people can't get to where they're trying to get to because guess what? They don't give themselves a deadline. Huh? You just be going with the flow. You don't got no specific slots for nothing specific. If I was to ask y'all routine right now, you'll probably tell me some BS. Just being real, like I'm not coming at y'all, bro. This is rags to riches. So I want to teach you guys how to get to rags to riches. And if you turn yourself around from riches to rags, then we got to turn it back around. Because rags to riches is an identity shift, it's a mindset shift. And if you're continuously getting the same results, something has to change. Something has to change. Does it make sense, chat? So first, I want to make sure that I'm specific about my goals because I need to make sure that I've wrote it out and I've made it plain. Ooh, now that I'm specific about my goals and I know exactly what it is that I need to get done, I need to put a deadline on it because if I say if you give yourself 30 days to clean your house, it's going to take you 30 days. But if you say, you know what, by the end of this hour, I'm gonna be locked in, I bet you the whole house will be clean. Because you're giving yourself a deadline. Now it's like a competitiveness with yourself. Y'all got to get competitive. So many people have lost competitiveness. You've lost competitiveness with yourself. Huh? It ain't even about nobody else. A lot of people has lost competitiveness with themselves. They not even competing against themselves no more. You ain't even trying to see how good you can get no more. You just accepting what you have. Like that's the end. But if you woke up today, that means the divine is not done with you. So why are you done with you? Let's work. Okay. Then we got A. A stands for attainable. Okay. A stands for attainable. How can we make sure? How can we? So this is when we go back to that non-negotiable talk, right? How can I make sure? Appreciate that follow, Raven. How can I make sure that what I've put on the deadline, what I've wrote out in detail can get obtained? What am I willing to do to make sure that happens? That's what attainable means, right? How do I make sure that it happens? Okay. What's the plan? So if you're confused on what we're writing down something that I want you to do every single day. If you don't do a to-do list at night before your new day, I want you to write a SMART goal out every weekend for the week. I want to make it super simple for y'all because it's that simple. I promise you it is. I want you to create a SMART goal for your week every week on the weekend. Because I know you got time on the weekend. I know you do. I know you do. I want you to write a SMART goal. For S, I want you to be specific. I want it detailed. I don't want to I don't want surface level. I want deep. I need to know. Thanks for 7K in the chat. All right. Then M, I want you to measure it. When you trying to get that thing by? When you trying to accomplish that thing by? Huh? Put a deadline on it. Deadline. Right now, we're in a 90-day challenge. Okay? Right now, we're in a 90-day challenge. We on day 29 of the first 30 days. We got a good momentum, a good pace going. Okay? We got we got 60 more days. So the deadline for the 90-day challenge is not only to shift our perspective, but also obtain $5,000 at the end of the 90 days. So that's me being specific. That's me measuring it. How I'm willing to be attainable is hold myself accountable. Cook at home and not eat out. Okay? Excuse me. Pause before I make a decision to just go splurge my money. Pause before I just go give it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You need to make sure home is good first. Simple. All right? Then we got R. Then I want you to ask yourself, R is just accountability, honestly. R is it realistic? So if you're looking at your big goal and you're saying, well, my goal is to, let's not even say lose weight. Let's just say my goal is to move my body. My goal is to move my body every day. All right. So watch this. If my goal is to move my body every day, a specific that I could say is to walk 10 to 20 minutes a day. Or we can do it how they do it. They said in Atomic Habits, you can walk for 2 minutes a day. You didn't think about that, did it? You didn't think about doing a simple task of 2 minutes. Because guess what? I bet you once you get into that 2 minute and you stop that 2 minutes and then you start again tomorrow 2 minutes, what's going to happen is automatically you're going to fall in love with the habit that you're creating. And then you're going to go further. 2 minutes is going to turn into 5 minutes. 5 minutes is going to turn into 10 minutes. And so forth on. I told my mom literally, I was telling her, I'm like, if you want to start moving your body, just do 1 squat a day. I know you're not going to be able to do dang near 90, 100 like I can, which is okay because we're on 2 different things. Okay. Everything pink. Everything pink. Okay. I told her, I was like, yo, I'm not against you taking your time. Hit that 1 squat a day. Bow. I'm good. At the same time tomorrow, do the same thing. Bow. I'm good. Because see what's going to happen, the subconscious is going to start to say, yo, we can do another one. You might start doing another one the first day. Easy. It's nothing. All right. And the reason why I'm giving it to y'all like baby food is because so many people want to bite off too much that they can't chew. And I want you guys to take it one step at a time, because if you're able to take it one step at a time, you're going to see yourself on the other side of the desired goal that you were trying to get. So if my goal every day is to move my body and I do at least 1 squat, imagine what happens over 365 days that I do that 1 squat. It may not seem significant to you, y'all. It may not, but do it anyways. You should be doing the stuff that you don't want to do because that's the stuff that's going to get you to where you want to be and want to do. It's just that simple. All right. So are our goals realistic? Okay. And the last one is timely. It's a timely, you know what I'm saying? So the difference between measurable and timely is what we're saying a good timeline for what we're currently doing. And hold on, y'all. Mind y'all, I didn't hear me talking this whole time. That's awkward for me. Cause I be wanting to see how I sound. That's awkward for me. But I did that because I want to make sure you guys are getting this. We literally got 2 more minutes. Give it up for yourselves in the chat. You see how super simple an hour just flew by? I want you to start thinking about that when you start scrolling, because an hour literally goes by that quick. Thank you, Penny Pesos. All right. So just to give you guys some example, no is a complete sentence. Stop negotiating your terms. There's somebody out there that's going to love you exactly how you want them to love you. You don't have to negotiate. Just be patient. Just be patient. Okay. No is a complete sentence. And if somebody wants to go over your no, you need to remove them. There's no If you don't want to tell people your business, you don't got to. Okay. Stop feeling like you gotta give your money to people because you don't got to. I don't have to negotiate myself to please other people. No is a complete sentence. Somebody needed that. Okay. Get out of the need to overly explain your decisions. Stop that. Just go with your gut. If the divine is guiding you to do it, you don't need recommendation. And that's the last one. Stop needing recommendations. You don't need a recommendation to do what it is that you want to do. Uh-uh. All you gotta do is create a plan, take it to the divine, see what the divine feel about the plan. That's it. It's that simple. But what did I say? It's important that if you're gonna write the plan, you make sure you read the plan every single day, because how are you gonna know the why? If the divine don't answer you today, how you gonna know if the divine answered you if you don't constantly if you ain't okay? Awesome teaching. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. All right. And lastly, I want y'all to do this self activity. I want you to put this self activity somewhere. Hopefully, you do it right after you get off this live, right? I want you to ask yourself, what terms am I negotiating because of self or others? I want you guys to ask yourselves that. What terms am I negotiating because of self or others? Because I promise y'all, I'm not negotiating my body. I'm actually about to go take a walk now. It's 10 o'clock. About to go take a walk now. It's my time to walk. All right. I can't negotiate with y'all because I got to go move my body because I didn't move it at 3 a.m. So at 4 a.m. Okay, y'all. I was doing some other stuff at 4 a.m. Not like that. Not like that. I was working on notes for Discord and, doing some other stuff. You from Florida. I'm actually from Virginia. Born and raised Richmond 804. 804. BA stand up. I love Florida though. Why you say because everybody always says I talk a little country. My family's from Rocky Mount, Carolina, so country is in my bloodline. So if I got that little twang to it, that's that little twang. That's that little twang. That's that little twang. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all so much. Listen, today is Winners Wednesday. I ask you to win your day today. I don't know what it is you're gonna have to do today in order to win, but I ask that you do it. I ask that you show up for yourself today like you haven't showed up before. I ask you to do something today that you haven't done before. I ask that you take whatever it is that you're currently experiencing and you utilize it in order to get where you want to go. Use it as a vessel. Look at it differently. Get a different perspective on it. I hope that this live helped you today. Okay. And if today's live helped you and you want to work one on one with me, just DM me the word BIG so I know it's real. And guess what? I'm not coming to look for you because I'm gonna get my work done. I'm gonna lock in regardless. And this is not to be shisty. This is simply to tell you guys like, yo, I'm giving y'all things that I run and it works. It's just that simple. I wouldn't have been in business this long if it didn't work. People wouldn't trust me with their time if it did not work. You guys would not have stayed here this long if you didn't believe that it worked. So, once again, if you need time one on one and you want me to help you with a tailored plan for your life, comment in my DM the word BIG. Nobody controls my page. I control it. Once again, comment that word BIG. And we got all types of tools for you guys. Maybe you say, Big, I can't afford it right now. That's cool. Because we have a Discord that's $7. $7. And the amount of knowledge that's in that Discord, the amount of amazing people that's in that Discord is inevitable. So it's a one-time payment for that, but a lifelong connection you get to build with people, as well as long-term tools, songs. Like y'all, let me like I really want y'all to understand what goes on in the Discord. Like it's like a little community, man. We be so hype in there, bro. I love it there. Like literally, I can't wait to get off here to get in and jump into Discord, see what they got going on. Okay, so I thank y'all so much for being here today, and we're gonna be here Friday. Friday, we're gonna just do a few activities. I try to make it fun for you guys on Friday, so I try not to teach on Fridays. Type of teacher I am, like I said, you know what I'm saying. I'll be acting like I'm teaching kids because the kids like to have fun, so I like the kids. So Fridays, I try to do some fun stuff for you guys. I try to, teach, but also give you guys activities that we can do together. Okay, so be ready for that. Monday, Friday at 9 a.m. EST, and I'm 4 minutes, and I can't keep negotiating my time with y'all. Okay, shots fired. But y'all know I'm the B.I.G. What I see in me. I got B.I.C.'s wanna on my team. Can't fuck me. I got P.O.P.P's. Oh, P.O.P.O.P. Nigga, P.O.P.O.P. Nigga. I love y'all so much, man. Now, listen, YT, if you're listening to the recording, you're right where you need to be. I love you so much. We'll see you back here for Rags to Riches with your host, B.I.G. Friday. Make sure y'all be here at 9 a.m. ESC, man. Don't miss it.